Can I make you feel a little better about yourself?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. You probably don't. But you were in a little movie called Barbie last year.
No, I don't know that.
Your boy right here auditioned for Barbie.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's what you say, and it is great. But I have had FOMO for the last year about not being in a $1 billion movie, not being seen by every girl in the world. Whereas you are running down Venice chasing Ken and Barbie, I think, right?
Definitely. Let's talk about it.
How was that experience for you? Yeah.
It was awesome. It was fun as shit. It was an afternoon of just like fun hanging out with two super megas and super magas. I'm just telling you right now. I'm breaking news.
I didn't know that.
Breaking news. Both Robbie and Gosling are Trumpers. Just kidding. I don't know if they are. We didn't get that deep. It was a lot of fun. But here is to your point, the fear of missing out shit. It's like, you know what I got for it, and I don't want to. It was obviously great to work, period, and it was great because it was an easy job and it was fucking sweet. Everybody was really nice. Seen by every girl in the world, nobody's come up. Here's what happens now. People are just like, they see me and they're like, "Hey, I saw you in something. This is, who was that? What was that? Commercial or joke or something?" And I'm like, "Barbie," and they're like, yeah, it was Barbie, because I run out.
You're in like 30 seconds.
I go less than 30 seconds, Mike. Appreciate that. I run out and I'm like, and then they run away, and that's my Barbie moment, which I'll take it. But
yeah, I was just gonna say, you're saying people come up to you like that. I have FOMO of people coming up to me like that and doing that I was auditioning for the construction workers at Cat Caller like right before your scene.
Oh man!
And there's like 5 of them, and I wasn't worthy of any 5.
Right, but they weren't worthy of you. How about that? It was really fun, and yeah, I'm glad I got to do it.
It's awesome to be. I mean, that's when you hit $1 billion, that's got to just feel cool.
I'm glad I hit $1 billion on it.
Well, you know what I mean. Like to have a small part of it.
$500.
I was just going to ask you what you got paid for it, honestly.
$1,500.
So you got a SAG minimum 1 day rate?
Yeah. And
I was going to ask, because like, wait, hold on.
Not a fucking cent of resids.
Really?
And I don't know if I do. I don't know. I haven't called SAG. I mean, it's like if it happens, then I'm like, great. I'm in my backyard, and I'm like, huh? What happened? Oh, great.
I'm really glad you brought this up, because I was going to ask, wait, at what point you've been in a lot of things. Why wouldn't your agent negotiate that at all up?
Probably the circumstances, which were, this is the best part for me. Allison Jones is someone that I greatly admire, and she's also just what a fucking sweet ass lady. She's always been like that since I arrived here. Mm-hmm. She's always made me feel comfortable in that room and played playfully like with me. It was like, she's just a rad lady. And so you just want to be around her for that reason, aside from the whole like opportunity to change your life shit. And so, always have respected her and liked being around her. And she called and said, there's a small part in Barbie, and if George wants it, it's his.
Wow.
So I didn't audition.
Didn't even,
that.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, holy shit, there's more to the story. And I won't tell it on today's podcast, but I'll tell it on the next episode when I get paid for this podcast, okay? $1,500 I want.
Shit.
$1,000.
That's more than this podcast has ever made in 10 years.
Not now. Headgum just fucking bought you. No, she offered it, and she was like, Greta likes improv, and she wrote me this fucking awesome sweet note of like, she likes improv, so maybe you guys can play a little bit and stuff. And I was like, man, what a dream, like what a cool ass thing. And of course that's not how it went, but it was just nice that that was even in her mind, or considered that, go, here's your job, go do it, have fun, and know that these people, share some of the same sensibilities. So yeah, it was great. That's how I got the job.
That's so cool.
Right.
When was the last time you had worked with Allison, or she had cast you in something?
The last time was Curb Your Enthusiasm for season 9.
Okay, so a while ago.
Yeah, man. And
so
that got cut out. So I'm like not.
So
let's talk about that.
Wait, hold
quick, Mike.
Hold on.
You're gonna cut me out of your shit, sir, Larry's, to both you Larrys, to both you Larrys. You're gonna cut me out of your shit. What about I cut you out of your shit, sirs?
But how cool is that when you think about like what we talked about earlier with the droughts and stuff, that you can go 10 years without working with Allison and she calls you up and offers you a role. Like, how cool is that?
Definitely. I mean,
that's so cool.
But I think it comes back to like, she has always seen that I come in to her office since the first time, and like to what we were talking about before, where it's like, come in, and if you want to be pro, know your shit, be off book, know the lines, deliver, do those things. Or come in, be nice, be prepared, but also scared enough to have a little, like, of that unpredictable sort of spontaneity that's gonna come out.
Riz,
that Riz,
as the kids call it.
Yeah. And my Riz is jizz. So I always take a cup of my jizz into every audition. Whoa. No, don't.
I love when you're really heartfelt and then you get on a little tangent about like alliteration.
I just like insulted the Larrys of the Curb Your Enthusiasm realm, which it's like, is this their last season too?
Yeah, apparently. Well, they've said that before. But that's so, like, I find that so cool from where I'm sitting, and I feel like in our circle, obviously, Allison Jones is sort of really up there as, like, I'm not supposed to put casting directors on pedestals, but she's on a pedestal in our circle as, like, discovering comedic talent. And to think of you and then offer you this after 10 years, I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
And for me, that's been my saving grace. Like, I have yet to book a TV gig.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, but since COVID... Allison has brought me in twice, once for Curb.
Yeah.
Brought me in, self-tape, unfortunately. But so I haven't had the FaceTime, but Curb and then Barbie. And to me, if I can't book work, a win is when a casting director brings me back. And to have her bring me back for that, I thought was a huge win.
Yeah.
Because we have mutual friends that have never read for Allison Jones.
Right, exactly.
The funniest people alive.
Totally.
It's like,
their talent level is not, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's just like how the shit like works out, and then I'm sure people that have read for Allison and then things just don't come up again that has her bring them in. Who fucking knows? I was advised not to do Barbie
by your reps.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of this, I think, because they were just like, it's kind of small, you don't want to set precedent. And I was like, set precedent. And I do remember saying this, and this is 100% true. I said, if that woman calls and she says that she's got a very heavy sofa on the fourth story of a building, and there are no stairs, and she can't get it down there, and she needs to find a way to do it, you tell her to call me, because I will break my hand. Like, it wasn't an exaggeration. There are people, she's one of them, that like you want to be there for in different ways entirely. And it doesn't have to equate to an opportunity down the road. It's just, I like you, and thank you so much for accepting me in this room because of the crazy shit we're talking about. Yeah. I don't go in there and do the lines sometimes, or I don't go in there and do this or that. And to be accepting and satisfied is huge. And I straight up said that shit. And I was like, I will move her couch on my back or in my teeth. Like, I love that woman.
I agree with you. I do. Like, I wonder why they even told you that the offer came in then, if they didn't want you to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, but that scares the shit out of me. It scares the shit out of me.
The things they're saying no to?
Yeah. I mean, it always has. It's like, why I'm being represented by other humans that are not me. Okay.
I think it's tricky. Why don't you, sorry to Pierce, why don't you just ask them if they're saying no to things?
Because that would require talking to them. And that's what
we know how much energy that takes.
Oh yeah, you got to like pick up the phone, which is also a computer. So I'm already distracted by this other shit. I'm on Instagram again, so I might as well heart that.
I want to be cognizant of time because you have a very important fast food audition at Tuner South.
Bro, I hope I get it. 'Cause if I do, I'm buying a new studio.
For your dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, my dogs are going to have a competing podcast.
You made fun of the note I had, the girl dad. Your daughter seems very important to you. Was she hyped about you being in Barbie, or was it you ruined the movie for her?
Yeah, she was like, oh, yuck, Dad. She farted real loud when I came on screen. We watched it in like Laguna or something. We were down in the beach because my parents were visiting. And it had just come out, and we popped in middle of the day because no one was there, and it was nice. Yeah, dude, she's the best. She's always really proud.
That's awesome.
And yeah, obviously, I love her to death, and like, she's 15 now. So.
I was gonna say she's gotta be a teenager now.
Yeah,
we talked 6 years ago.
Yeah,
kids grow up.
They grow up
be doing that.
They do be doing that, dude.